I walked away from everything society told me to want. Best decision of my life. What if everything you worked so hard for was never actually yours to begin with? The corner office, the six-figure salary, the title on your business card that made your parents proud at dinner parties. I had all of it. And one Tuesday morning, I sat in a glass-walled conference room watching the clock tick toward 9 a.m., and I felt absolutely nothing. Not pride, not gratitude, not ambition, just empty. That was the moment I knew something had to change. Society hands you a script the moment you're born. Study hard, get into a good college, land a stable job, climb the ladder, buy the house, repeat. And for years, I followed that script perfectly. I did everything right. I checked every single box. But here's what nobody tells you about checking boxes. The boxes were never designed for your happiness. They were designed for everyone else's approval. My parents were proud. My friends were impressed. My LinkedIn profile looked incredible. But behind closed doors, I was exhausted, anxious, running on caffeine and the quiet fear that if I stopped moving, I'd have to face how hollow it all felt. Sound familiar? The breaking point came on a random Wednesday. My alarm went off at 5:47 a.m., same as every other day. And for the first time in years, I just didn't move. I lay there staring at the ceiling, and I asked myself one question that changed everything. If money wasn't a factor, what would my life actually look like? The answer came faster than I expected, and it had nothing to do with my job. It wasn't about being reckless. It wasn't about some romantic fantasy of quitting and traveling the world. It was simpler than that. I wanted time. I wanted work that felt like mine. I wanted to stop spending the best hours of my day building someone else's dream. So I made a decision that terrified me. I walked away. Let me be honest with you. It wasn't poetic. It wasn't a movie moment. It was scary as hell. People thought I was having a breakdown. A few told me I was throwing my life away. One person actually said, "You'll regret this in 6 months." And for a while, the doubt crept in. There were weeks with no income. Weeks where I questioned everything. Weeks where the version of me with the stable paycheck felt like the smarter choice. But I kept coming back to one truth. The risk of staying somewhere that's slowly killing your spirit is far greater than the risk of starting over. Comfort is not the same as safety. And security that costs you your sense of self is not security at all. Here's what happened on the other side. I didn't become a millionaire overnight. I didn't go viral. I didn't stumble into some perfect, effortless life. What I found was something quieter and far more valuable. I found mornings I actually looked forward to. I found work that challenged me in ways that felt alive, not draining. I found a version of myself I actually respected. And slowly, month by month, the external results started to follow too. Because when you're finally doing work that's aligned with who you actually are, you show up differently, you think differently, you attract different opportunities. The world responds to people who are fully present in their own lives. So here's what I want to leave you with. You don't have to blow up your entire life tomorrow. You don't have to make a dramatic exit. But you do need to ask yourself the honest question. Am I building a life I actually want, or one I've been told to want? Because there is a version of your life on the other side of that answer, and it is waiting for you. If this resonated, subscribe, because every week we explore what it actually takes to build a life that's yours. I'll see you in the next one.